Another week, another video. Welcome.
Yes.
Going
Thank
well.
Yes, it
Idiot.
is. Yes, it is. It is.
It
We've
is.
nearly finished the finishy thing. Nearly.
Plastering. Sick of plastering, but
Yes.
hey.
A few more days. Not many.
Yeah.
Not many at all. In fact, I reckon about 2.
Yeah, no, we
If
never, you know that always goes wrong. We always get it wrong. So anyway, a few days.
Yes.
For anybody that's contacted me and everybody else who's concerned who hasn't contacted me, Loki's doing really, really well.
Yes.
He scabbing nicely, etc., gory
Fur's growing
details.
back nicely.
But the fur's growing back nicely. Yeah.
No longer itching. He's on the mend.
Yeah,
A
definitely.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's back to his normal self.
Yes. Yeah. So that's good.
The sleepy version was a lot better.
Some would say that. That's included.
Yes.
And we have a request to make.
Oh, yes.
So what have I given you permission for definite to do in the kitchen?
Not what I really wanted to do, so that means we've got to have another solution for the motorcyclings.
Yeah, motorbikes can't live indoors. Sorry about that. However,
Not that indoors. Okay, so we've joked and we've mentioned before about having an indoor barbecue. That is definitely going to be happening. It's definitely going forward. We're actually looking for people with real world experience for building an indoor barbecue from scratch, not from a kit. And it must have a throat, a lung, a pulmon, as I say in Spanish.
which draws the air rather than it being able to potentially come into the room.
That's correct. And we're not having an extractor fan attached to it. That is not going to be happening.
No.
So anybody, if they've had experience with actually making one that works, then we'd love to hear from you. We do have somebody who's one of the subscribers who's from Argentina, and they did offer some help, so I'd be very grateful if he could get back in contact and give us some advice.
Absolutely.
Especially since in that part of the world, that kind of barbecue is very popular.
It's very popular to have an indoor one, absolutely. Not in an outside kitchen, actually inside the property.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, that's about all.
Absolutely,
Really?
yep. So enjoy the video. If you do, please hit that like button. Subscribe, we'd appreciate it.
And please, if you do have any experience or know somebody who does, get in touch.
Yeah, we'd appreciate it.
Indeed.
Take care. Bye for now. This little dance area.
Ah, yes. Yes,
It's not going to be a dance area. Right.
Okay, it's late afternoon. Late start, as you saw in a little bit. Loki.
Yes, so Loki had his problem when we went to vets yesterday. He did really well yesterday evening, and he had the most horrendous night last night. He cried all night, he needed to be cuddled, he didn't know what to do with himself. So consequently, we didn't have such a good night either. I then had to go out to Farmacia this morning to get his medication.
Because by the time I got back, those not only open.
No, exactly, I could have gone to the emergency Farmacia, but because it was for a dog, not for a person, I didn't know if it would work or not, so
Yeah.
the vet said it didn't matter until this morning anyway. So, went to get his medication, and now he's got his pain relief, he's chilled again. So, one, I'm happy here, and two, he's calm, which is brilliant.
Yeah, all that.
I know.
All that. So, originally was going to be lime plastering here, rendering, shall I say, and then as you saw, we changed and did this. Changed the plan again, since the last video we was discussing about having this area as a parisia, indoor barbecue, and we decided definitely, we're definitely having it as an indoor barbecue kitchen because it'll be great. I've joked about it a few times, and you have too.
I know, there's something you've always wanted. You've always, when you watch various YouTubers that we follow that do parrilla cooking in South America, in Uruguay and Buenos Aires and Paraguay and all over the place. Because I would love an indoor parrilla to be able to do that. So we've got the space.
Yeah.
Why not?
That's right.
So we've decided, what the heck, we'll go for it, see what we can construct. And at the end of the day, we're going to construct it from next to nothing cost-wise. Doesn't work, don't like it, it can be removed really easily. Hot, isn't it?
Just. You see?
Marked, hole's got to be dug. Laser level, string, everything's been used to make sure that we've actually got these right. So these holes to be dug, these holes to be dug, and that's all we've got to do. It's the royal we. I have to leave the building because the dust.
Yes.
I struggle with the dust.
Well, you should be wearing a mask anyway. We'll have to get. We've got some more somewhere.
Yeah, we have. I'll go and find them.
You best go find them, and then you'll be able to not have to struggle with it all. I'll do this side first because it's easier,
Yeah.
and then I'll go on to that side.
Thought you'd like to do the hard stuff first, so it's then an easy job to finish.
Well, I do. Yeah, okay, I'll do the hard side first because that makes it easier to finish, don't you know?
I've got back just in time to watch Chris. He's even cleaned up. Yeah. Oh gosh, my head's gone Spanish. Rubble. Holes are dug. And we are good to go.
Yes.
He doesn't mind though. I brought him a shandy, so he's quite happy.
Yes.
Because he's hot.
Yeah. The problem is, the pop here, it's not a problem, I'm not complaining. The pop here is more sweet, claggy sweet than what I used to get back in the UK. And we don't often buy pop, do we?
No.
Because I drink it too fast, so therefore I'm rationed. But I do not like diet free, the diet
The
pops,
sugar free, the zero.
sugar
Yeah.
frees and that lot, because you always have a chemical taste to me. And here, they seem to have an even more chemical taste to me. I think that's the temperature, the weather, as opposed to the manufacture of the pop.
Yeah.
So when I have a shandy, it's always a little bit sweeter than I would like. But we don't use an expensive beer in a shandy because it's just a thirst quencher, and I don't want alcohol. But the alcohol-free beer leaves me a horrible taste as well, but it always has done.
Yes,
Doesn't matter
but
where I've bought it from, even from the Scottish, the Punk IPA, Brewdog.
Yes.
Even Brewdog, the really, really nice alcohol-free beer they have, leaves me a horrible taste in my mouth. It's up here, but I get it here.
so this will do. Oh, obviously it will.
No dust.
Idiot.
I'm not a dust dragon anymore. Okay. Awesome.
Okay, here we go again. Render time. Walls are washed down, nice and wet. Mix of render's been made. I am ready for my patient, doctor. This is what we're starting with, and we'll let you know what it looks like later. There is no point showing you more of the same,
No,
so we're not going to video it.
that's it. And that brick there is for placing up there, ready for when the chimney's going to be done. It might as well be put in place for the same stuff.
Yeah.
So, we'll see what it's like at the end of the day.
Hello. End of day. Ta-da!
There we go. Might not look a lot, but it's taken quite a while.
Yeah.
That's actually 3 batches, believe it or not, and we've got this much left, and it just goes to show how long it's taken, because this was like plaster wet, and now it's had it. It's no good, but we do have a hole that the gardeners have dug.
Yes, it's significantly bigger than last time you saw it. I think you're in for a shock when you see it.
What, me?
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't been round there.
No. Yeah. We might use all of that.
Wow.
Yeah.
But it just wants backfilling anyway, because it's all got to be concrete out there, so I don't want to go too deep.
No, but they've gone deep. And wide.
Okay. I could do that.
So another day more render, going to keep going that way. Late last night our lintels came from the builder's merchant and we put them into the holes that Chris had dug. Obviously they're going to be cemented in. They are beasts of lintels, really, really strong. Probably overkill, but at the end of the day we're going to be building a brick structure on top of this, which is going to be the barbecue, and then exiting out through there. So better safe than sorry, and the lintels were only €7 each. It would have cost more to build brick walls with cement and bricks and all the rest of it. So those are in, really pleased. We can leave them in place now and they can be cemented in because the scaffolding only needs to go from the building this way, keeping on going that way.
Okay. We've got to come back, haven't we?
We have.
Yes.
Warranty replacement.
Yeah. Awesome service, to be fair.
Yes.
So far, what we've found.
Yeah.
Can't complain. Seen many other people actually doing the complain-a-thons. Quite rightly so if it's bad service.
Absolutely, but no, absolutely no complaints. Shame we didn't have a camera for a few days, but they can't possibly send you out a camera without having one back in the first place.
No.
I'm sure if you paid for the privilege and then got a refund or something, they would work it. But
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah. But I mean, it's only been 2 weeks
exactly.
from postage to receipt of postage of old one to receipt of brand new replacement.
Yes.
It does not look reconditioned as other people have suggested has happened.
Yeah, no,
So good on your GoPro.
absolutely.
Let's see if it has the same issues though before we say too much. Righty how. So I'm doing this just to test the camera out really. So we did all that lot. And we just continued on, kept on keeping on. We didn't get a lot done this week because we've had Loki issues with his poorly face. And then vet visits and such like. So we'll continue going along. I'll have to move the bikes when we get to close enough because the bike's going to have to go there. Are you ready? Yes.
So we've reached that point there, we're doing this render, and suddenly remembered, as we do, because we're good at pre-planning afterwards,
Oh yeah.
that a junction box has to go in there, so that the cabling that goes to the left also goes out to the wall for the outside lights.
And somebody forgot to add a junction box and the tube.
So that stopped play for a couple of hours whilst holes were holes were dug all the way through this wall that we thought was single skin.
And popped out to get another junction box because
Yeah.
we thought we don't need any more junction boxes, that's it. We have 2 spare that aren't like this. So this will end up going in here, about there, get that in, get that placed, and then go. Get the rest of this top layer plastered.
Just indeed.
There she is, look. The milady gnome. No fishing rod though. Right.
Pointy hat.
Yes. That is it for the weekend. We'll cut out a tube way there over in that corner on Monday and then finish all this, and that's all the preparation work done for the final push to finish this wall. All this has been put on by hand, and that's all going to be sprayed like we've done previously.
Yeah.
And then it's Project Kitchen. Awesome.
Hello.
That's going to take some designing. How many times do you reckon we'll change your mind?
We won't, because you'll just do as you're told.
Lovely morning again. It's nice and cool this morning. It's awesome. Just a little update on the Loki. There's his little sidekick, Piranha Boy, and there's Pokey. He's doing really well. The camera decides to focus, but it looks a bit like something out of a 1980s pop band, Human League or something. He's not. He's coming round. Loki, poke. What's this? Hello. Look, just lift your head up. Look, yeah, it's a very 80s haircut now. His fur's going back. His skin's brilliant now. So, and he stopped itching it. So I'm guessing it's worked. We've got wildfires. Well, maybe not wild, but definitely got fires. There's helicopters and 2 planes like this going. So it's definitely an issue, and it looks like it's over there in the distance. You can see the houses, and then you can see a hill above, and there's black smoke coming from the other side of that hill. There's some similar fires there a week or so ago.
Yes. Just going to dig a hole here. What we've actually got is we have got hot water heater. Needs a tube coming out the top and out through the hole there. So Chris has dug the hole on this side, but what with the walls being 45 centimetres thick, we don't have a drill bit or cutter or anything the correct length. So it's drilled on one side. He has got a very thin drill bit that's managed to come all the way through. And I'm not able to video this very well because I need to hold things steady.
Yeah, because I'm up scaffolding.
Because Chris is up scaffolding. He's not a happy boy.
No, he's not, and it just moved. Right where we need to be is on a bit of a slope.
So that wasn't fun. You can see the scaffolding is not on a flat piece of ground. So all it wanted to do was fall over, so I held on to that for dear life. Chris held on to the scaffolding for dear life, but he has dug the correct hole now. We now have an extractor tube, exhaust tube rather, that will be fitted to this in time.
Yeah.
When the plumber comes back.
Yeah, it's not square or anything like that. It's just the hole that's ready, and actually we're moving it around. It does actually go in the correct place.
Yeah.
But we need another tube that needs cutting down, and I don't know how you do that to make it fit because of the system it is. So that's going to be left to Mate when he comes back.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
Job well done.
Yes, thank you.
You were terrified?
Yes,
was
especially
not.
when the scaffolding moved.
Yes, I know. Done now though.
Yes. That's one more prep job done. That's the junction box back cut out for covering for the tap. It's all been yesoed in place, and we've used the hairs for extra strength. So that's that. Didn't bother filming it again because it's just exactly the same method as fitting socket backs in and everything else like that. However, it did have to stand off the wall a little way, which is why we used the hairs. The whatever they're called. So
as we said, this week it's heads down and plastering. That last little bit's been done. That bit.
That's that bit we killed. Killed that one, and I'll go kill the other one now.
Okay. We were originally planning this area here to put plasterboard up, but we'd never put plasterboard up before. We're going to have to when we're building walls for a couple of toilet rooms.
That was bouncy, wasn't it?
Is it dead?
Oh yeah, I'm just caving it in now.
Okay. So I know how to put lime up. I know how to render, so I just thought I'd render it extra thick, and it's going to look nice. That bit there has been finished. This just needs a skim coat on it tomorrow. You can see all my trowel marks, and it will look as good as that. And then it's a question of get this wall done.
Walls, yeah.
Yeah, these walls done. It's going to be a question of spraying them. So that is a job for tomorrow. So first thing the next day. This is what we look like today. That section up there needs another pass over it, a skim coat. And it's going to be spraytastic. So technically this is before, and then I'll do an after. And after. Pleased with that. Looking good. Been a long day, but well worth it.